Oh, look what time it is. It's time to pwn. That's right, guys. I'm DeoGenZ, and you're watching my Pokemon White walkthrough. Today we are in the Hyun City Gym, run by Atei, who is a Bug-type trainer. And this gym is freaking awesome here. I love this place. I love the design of this gym. So far, one of the coolest designs I've seen in the game for gyms. And I mean, we haven't had much. We've had a library, which was pretty cool because it was attached to a museum. And then we had the guess which is the right type to pick. It wasn't really a guess, but it was what is weak and strong against other types. So right off the bat, we are fighting some of Atei's disciples, and they're going to lead out with Kurumiru here. I'm going to try and keep in most of the battles with these guys, but some of them only have Kurumiru, and those are no fun to watch. Those are just a waste of time. So if it comes down to it, we won't be showing that. Or I won't be showing that. And what do you know? It's Futsude versus Futsude! Oh, look at that. He has Poison Tail too. Now, something I never mentioned about Poison Tail is that it has a pretty good ratio at getting critical hits. It's got a higher ratio than most moves. So, I'm going to try and get a crit on this guy here. Hopefully, we can take him out like that. He's going to try Pursuit. And you know what? Ah, how dare you. How dare you go twice. We're going to try Pursuit too, just to see if it's... Yeah, see, it's not really that great. At least I get a stab with Poison Tail. But we'll switch it up to Woot. Because we're not going to take this entire video on one trainer. We have to verse Atei! The elusive bastard. We've been chasing him through the woods, chasing him through cities. It's about time we finally get to verse him. It's no wonder he's elusive, though. He's a Bug-type trainer. Just get up and fly away. I do find it's odd that in his gym, his disciples are clowns. I don't know why that is. I just don't think that really goes. See, look at that. I'm a clown, I'm juggling Pokeballs, and I'm in a honeycomb. So, I don't understand why that is. Basically, the puzzle of this gym is step on the those little buttons there on each side of the podiums that light up to unlock the gate, and then just push your way through. See if you stop pushing too soon. Oh, great. Magic Clown. And if you stop too soon, it will push you back out. But then you just push yourself through the honey. I think it's a delicious, delicious puzzle. Not too hard to figure out. And again, another Kurumiru. Wonderful. Now, the reason Amorbus is so effective against these guys is because Kurumiru is partially a grass-type Pokemon. So it's a grass bug type, which is very good for my Amorbus, being that poison-type moves are quite effective. I want to keep my Amorbus at a good health here. So, since he is poisoned, and Bug Bite's really not going to do much, I can start to wall stall him. Isn't that nice? Although I don't think that will be very necessary. We won't even waste a Poison Tail on him. Save our power points for more worthy adversaries. Yeah, but I don't know why these guys are clowns. I'm not understanding that at all. I was hoping that I would get in here and I saw, holy shit, this is like a honeycomb. And the first guy I would see, I would hope would be like a B-Suit Mario kind of guy. Something like that. Let's see if he has another Kurumiru. Oh, there you go. New Pokemon. This is the Hermit Crab Pokemon, Ishizumai. Or Ishizumai, yes. And, let's see. Okay, he's got cut, I think. That was cut. I believe it was. And, he's a ground/bug type Pokemon, so... You know what? Amorbus's Poison Tail is not going to be too effective. Let's switch out to Sven. Because I'll have the stab, because he's a grass type. Plus, I'll get normal damage for him being partially bug, partially grass. And I can re-heal my HP here. So that's a wonderful thing. Now, I would like to get a Ishizumai, but I don't know. I sort of look at the final evolution of this thing, and it's just not that great to me. It's supposed to be like a hermit crab, but it has like kind of a section of earth removed and on its back in place of a shell. So it just, I don't know, I would like a awesome hermit crab, something with an actual shell. Sort of like a fortress kind of shell. But not like Fortress, the Pokemon Fortress. I mean like a flying castle fortress sort of thing. And this guy has only Kiru-Miru. So we're going to skip him. After I just whooped his ass with Amorbus. And instead, just turn on that right there. I'm pretty sure that you have to turn on all the switches here. I don't think you can actually bypass any of them. Because in order to... Yeah, so you can't go there without getting the switches. Because in order to open the main gate to get up to Atei, we're going to need to go through all his honeycombs. Look at that. Simultaneous openings. Very nice. Very nice. And this guy, too, has only Kiru-Miru. So, let's skip him. Ha, owned. You didn't see it, but he was owned. In fact, you didn't want to see it. It was brutal. I squashed his bug Pokemon like there was no business. No business to be had. And finally, we can access the final switch. It's interesting, you can't actually go on the sides with the honey. You have to tackle right in the center. But that's cool. Man, I wish Nintendo would come out with some ridiculous peripheral, since they've come out with so many other ridiculous ones, that allowed you to feel the sensation of actually going through a honey wall like that. I guess it would be sticky, but it would just be so cool to phase through a wall like that, I think. So now, Atei says, thank you for helping me with Team Plasma. And holy crap, I'm Carrot Top! Carrot Top! Carrot Top! That's right. Atei is Carrot Top. In disguise. You thought he was a normal guy by looking at his sprite, but oh no! You look at his battle sprite, and he is not so normal. So out of his box of tricks, Atei, pulls out a Hoiga. And Hoiga is actually the next evolution of my Futsude, my Amorbus. But I don't want to face that poison against poison thing, because I know I'm not going to get any poison effects on him. So let me just weaken his attack power, because I'm sure he only has attack moves, with my Woot. And see what I can do with this. And that move right there, I got that from Dento's gym. Dento was the first gym leader. I know that we faced Kun, but we got the TM from Dento, because he is the main leader of the gym. And that's what that TM was. Fortunately, Woot has Tazard himself, and he's done. Carrot Top whipping out a friggin' Poison Tail on me. But thankfully, Poison types are weak against Psychic. So my Musharna should be able to knock this thing out, even though he used a potion. What a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to get pissed off at the AI. Personally, I'm really happy that the AI is improved in this game. I can definitely see improvements from the last titles. You really have to work on strategies in this game, and I like that. Alright, thankfully Musharna can hold on and whip out another Psybeam. To your eye! Man, he's like Mother Brain. Anybody knows what that's from? But I didn't realize that. But the Hoiga is very much like Mother Brain. Got one central eye. Got this big bulging body that looks similar to gray matter. And now, thankfully, because Amorbus was leading, he got enough experience to grow to level 22. Which is great for us, because that means that after we totally pwn Mr. Carrot Top here, that's great. Good planning. Ishizumai is, again, I don't know what that move is. That's interesting. That looks new. but ground bug type, so Sven will be able to wipe the floor with this thing. Not even gonna mess with a Mega Drain. Ouch. Damn, I don't know what that is. It's like Rock Hurl. But let's knock that thing out. Yeah, but after we totally pwn Carrot Top here, we're going to have our Futsude evolve into our very own Hoiga. And he'll be one step closer to becoming a true Prime Amorbus. So, last but not least, Carrot Top's final trick up his sleeve is a Haha Korimo. And this is the final evolution of a Kurumiru, and I think it is badass. Hell yeah. If it wasn't for the fact that I think it's a very weak Pokemon, the fact that it's a dual-type bug grass, and I already have a very weak dual-type bug type / poison, I would raise a Kurumiru to a Haha Kurimo, because this is an awesome Mantis Pokemon. This is just like freaking sick. Which actually reminds me, I was sitting out in my garden the other day, going on a tangent here, hope you guys don't mind. But we're just going to keep spamming Poison Tail, because it still has the Grass Bug dual type. And you can protect up all you want, I don't care. I'll just hit you every other turn with Poison Tail. Whatever that move is. So anyway, I was sitting out in my garden a couple of weeks ago, and I was just reading my Kindle and looking at the flowers and stuff, because all the bugs were swarming it before the winter came. And I start to hear this crunching noise. And I suddenly I look down, and I'm like, what is that crunching noise? It sounded like crunching, and it sounded like a bee noise too, like a bee was trying to fly away from something. And so I look down, and in the grass, I actually see a praying mantis eating a bumblebee. And I'm not talking like a small bee. I mean, this thing was huge. Stinger was like totally out, trying to defend for its life, but the praying mantis just had it in its freaking clamps, in its arms, and it was just like crushing the living daylights out of it. And I tell you what, it's really cool to see that Nintendo came up with an awesome Mantis Pokemon, other than Scyther. You know, I definitely think this one meets the bill for the 3-stage evolved bug-type Pokemon from Caterpie to Final Evolution. And thankfully, got our poison damage now, so I'm going to wall stall him here. No sense in not doing that. Torment the Carrot Top. Why not? Why not? And so that was pretty awesome, you know. After seeing that freaking Mantis go to town on that Bumblebee in my garden in real life, and then facing this guy, I couldn't believe to find out that he himself had a Mantis. Look at that. Not only do we have enough to evolve into a Hoiga, but we go to one more level. I've been defeated! No! Yeah, you got nothing in your box of tricks now, do you, Carrot Top? Evolution! Woohoo! It's Mother Brain! That's right, guys, we got ourselves a Hoiga. One step closer to a Prime Amorbus. So, now we have defeated Atei, and we are getting our 3rd gym badge. I thought his team was overall pretty good. I think it was about the same as Bugsy in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. If you think about it, he's got pretty much the same team, 2 weak minor Pokemon, and 1 very strong Mantis Pokemon, which is funny because Bugsy also had a Mantis Pokemon. He had Scyther, and Atei has Haha Kurimo. So, haha, as I laugh at your Haha Kurimo, and we leave this honeycomb gym. And in the next episode, we'll go right back up north to the desert route. So we'll be having another desert episode. But wait! We got a phone call! Video chat with Belle. Okay, so Belle is telling us to go north to the desert because she wants to meet us there. I wonder what's going on.